Welcome to the finale of Penguin Ninja Warrior Season 1. Every single obstacle counts from now on. If you fall, you're out. Last week we had 13 competitors come out. Those top 9 will all be competing to become the last man standing of Penguin Ninja Warrior Season 1. First up is Jack is Trash. Jack is Trash has been an interesting competitor so far. First week, they didn't do great. They got to the 5th obstacle. Last week, they got first place as they finished with the fastest time. Now on to stage 1. For stage 1, you have 2 minutes and 15 seconds to get across a brutal obstacle course. Through the raindrops, and now on to the jumping spider. Now to the 2 slides. Don't overshoot it, and he will not. Now across parkour run. Looking at the trapdoors and going straight through. Onto the wing nuts. Let's see how he does this. He's doing great so far. And now he will get through. Jack is Trash. The next obstacle, warped wall, first try. Now on to the second and last obstacle as he gets through that. 1:22 to go. He will most likely be finishing this course unless something catastrophic happens, but nothing will. Next up is Swerve. Swerve has also been pretty dominant throughout the courses this year. Last week he finished in 3rd. He was one of 4 people to finish. Starting through the first obstacle, the snake run, onto raindrops. Raindrops can be difficult if you go too fast, but he is going very fast through it and not a problem. On the 3rd obstacle, getting through it. He has a little bit of a fan base going on. Swerve through the first one and the second, doesn't even click the trapdoor. Not even using the trapdoors. This is incredible. Can he get through it? And he will get through that onto the warped wall. We'll see if he is able to beat Jack is Trash's time. As of right now, he is on pace. Let's see how he'll do on this last part. Oh, he falls. Not good. Might not beat his time now. And he's going up, struggling to think of the placements, but it won't matter. Swerve is our second finisher. Now to the line is Topaz Neo. Topaz was one of our last competitors to get moved on after the qualifying. Last round, he finished. He got his redemption. We'll see if he is able to beat stage 1 this time. Through the first obstacle, Topaz onto raindrops, taking a much more slow approach, but we'll see if he will have enough time. Through the second obstacle, now onto the jumping spider. Taking his time, and that seems to be working. Onto parkour run. Clicking the trapdoor, long jump, won't matter. And he gets through it. Just over 1.5 minutes to go. Topaz going through this course. Nothing seems to be too difficult for him as of right now. Can he get to it? And he will. Topaz continuing to make progress. 1:15 to go. Oh, he missed the first one. Let's see if he can get it on the second try. He will. Topaz, 1:05. This should be enough time. He's taking his time here, and he'll make it. Now Topaz, with 1 minute left, onto the last obstacle. Taking a sweet time. We'll see if this is enough. And Topaz will be moving on to stage 2. Now to our 4th competitor, Mr. Zlama. He has been, throughout the course, pretty even. We'll see how he does tonight. Last week, he fell on Pole Alley, which is only the 4th obstacle. We'll see if he can get through the course this time. Onto Raindrop. Going through it pretty quickly. And About 2 minutes remaining. Will surely be on time. Mr. Llama, on to the fourth obstacle. Can he get it? Yes. Oh my goodness. No. Now to the line is Fluffy Bee. We'll see how Fluffy Bee does. They are going to be starting off. Wow. Incredible pace. Even skipping some. Fluffy Bee, aka Objection, has been good all season long. Last week, they finished. We'll see if they can get another finish. Wow, this is incredible speed. Can they get through it? They got through it. Onto the Wingnuts. Here we go. The Wingnuts. Incredible pace. Here he comes. Fluffy Bee. Wow, that was a slow one. I don't know if this probably will be faster than Swerve. Swerve, I believe, was around the same pace, but he fell, just like Fluffy right there. Can Fluffy get it? Misses that one. It's already missed 2 jumps. Misses another one. Fluffy, struggling a bit. Taking his time now. We'll see if that will help. Doesn't know which way to go. Got that one. And another. And another. Fluffy will be another finisher. Now to the line is Corey. Corey fell on the second obstacle last week on the swing jump. We'll see if they are able to get revenge and go on through the stage 1 course. They were the last one to move on last week. We'll see if they can win it all. On to stage 1. On to the raindrops. Raindrops. No one has been falling on that one yet. Onto this spider jump. And, jumping spider, but you guys know what I mean. Corey, onto parkour run and going right through it. Onto the Wingnuts, skipping some. Will Corey become another finisher? A decent pace. There should be enough time to finish. A bit lag right there, but we'll see how well that helps. 1:20. Almost fell there. That was an incredible save. Corey, working through it. Corey, 1:08. Here comes Corey, falling. 1 minute to go. Should be enough time, unless they continue to fall. Sneeko, going up, and around, and on top of stage 1. Now up is Bowling Minor. We are 4 for 5 right now. Can Bowling get through the course? 2:15 in case you have not come until just now. Bowling Minor last week finished 7th out of 13. That was good enough to move on. Still not the strongest performance. And Bowling Minor has not actually finished a course yet. They failed on the warped wall in qualifying. They fell on the pole alley last one. We'll see if they can get through this course. I guess I did not reset those, so I'm going to reset them now. Don't worry, I am not cheating. I just have to reset these so it's equal for everyone. Bowling Minor. Getting through them should be the same. Yes, 1:20 to go. Warped wall should get past it. Or not. Attempt number 1. Attempt 2. Attempt 3. That means he has failed. You only get 3 tries for the warped wall. Now to the line is Little Butter 66. We'll see how they go. How they do. Sorry for my bad English. Little Butter going through raindrops. hopefully won't get melted. Onto the third obstacle, jumping spider, getting through it, even skipping the landing. Incredible. Little Butter, very fierce competitor. We'll see how far they can go. Onto the Wingnuts, halfway through it. No struggle at all. A little bit of struggle, actually. Clicking the trapdoors, which should be the easiest part. Number 1 try for Warped Wall. And now we'll be taking up the trapdoor climb. A minute 20 to go. Missed one jump. We'll see if they can recover. It should not matter, because Little Butter is heading to stage 2. Our last runner for stage 1 is Star. We'll see how they do. Last week, Star fell on the pole alley. The week before that, they also fell on the pole alley. We'll see if they can get through the raindrops, which are kind of similar with the glass panes, but not really. We will have a pole alley style obstacle on stage 3 if Star can get to it. Going through trapdoor parkour, and now onto the Wingnuts. The Wingnuts are a pretty easy obstacle, but next year it will be even more difficult. You guys will see next year it is much more difficult, and it should take out a lot more people. Second to last obstacle, and they will be heading to the trapdoor wall as Star misses a first jump. Star, aka Badaru, in case you could not tell. Star falling. That's not good. Star looking which way to go, looking a little bit confused. A minute left. Sorry, I had a hiccup. But Star gets through. Stage 2, Fluffy Bee, aka Objection, is up first. For this course, you have a minute and a half. As Fluffy Bee started 1 or 2 seconds late, but we'll see if that will take into effect. On to Tetherball Alley. Long jump. Won't matter. Onto the bouncing obstacle, as this is an interesting one. Sorry, I forgot what it's called. It's called the quad steps. The bouncing quad steps. Getting through bright lights. A very difficult obstacle which you need lots of precision for. And Fluffy is moving on. Stage 2, Run 2. Jack is trash. We'll see how they will do today. A minute and a half to run. We are 1 for 1 so far on stage 2. Jack is trash. To be honest with you, I think stage 2 is more difficult than stage 1. I don't know why I did that, but don't worry, next year stage 2 will be much more difficult. Going through the bouncing quad steps with ease onto bright lights. Will they go the fast route? No, they won't. Hopefully won't take up much time. Maybe an extra 5 to 10 seconds if you do that way. On to the underwater walls, and Jack has finished. Our next runner is Topaz Neo. If I am correct, Topaz has never made stage 3. We'll see if Topaz can do it today. Topaz, through the donut holes, and onto Tetherball Alley. Through the first half of it, here comes the long jump, and it will go through Topaz. A minute and 5 remaining. Topaz. Wow, that was a risky jump, almost missed it. Topaz taking their sweet time. 55 seconds remaining. Here they go. Topaz Neo, making sure that they don't mess up a single jump. Topaz, going through the water walls, onto the second wall. Still on the second wall, through the third with 30 seconds. Stage 2, here we go. Corey is up to the line. A minute and a half to go. Here comes Corey. Running down. Corey has been a decent competitor so far. Not the favorite to win, but anything can happen in Penguin Ninja Warrior. We've already seen that already. We've seen upsets with people falling early on. We've seen favorites going home already. Maybe we will see a win for Corey in the finale. Corey, unbelievable precision on bright lights. Going through the water walls. On the second, on the third, and up the stairs. To finish Stage 2. No one has failed Stage 2 so far. We'll see if Swerve can keep it up. In case you noticed, I think I messed up the timer a little bit. But let's just say we won't have any timer problems at this point. Everyone should be able to finish. Swerve. Swerve. Swerving through the quad bouncing steps onto bright lights. A new obstacle that I've just recently made. I thought it'd be more difficult, but it's not taken out anyone. On through the first two walls, through the third. Unbelievable movement as he misses the stairs of all things, but it doesn't matter. Second to last runner, still no fails on Stage 2. This has been shocking for me. I thought someone would have fallen by now, but we'll see if Little Better gets through. Stage 2, here we come. Going through the first obstacle pretty easily, and the second donut holes. Onto Tetherball Alley. Can they get through it? They will. Bouncing quad steps. No problem for Little Butter. Oh my goodness. This is an incredible run. Butter. Going through bright lights with ease. Onto the water walls. Missing the second wall. Now he gets through it, and he will become another finisher heading to Stage 3. Last runner of the night, Star, aka Badaru. A minute and a half to run. And Star, very good pace so far, as they will be finishing the first two obstacles onto Tetherball Alley, taking their sweet time. That was a risky jump onto the bouncing quad steps. Making the first one, onto the second one. Oh my goodness, Star is going home. Welcome to Stage 3. First up is Fluffy B, aka Objection. Corey giving him a little bit of a pep talk. Don't worry, there is no timer. The time does not count on this course. By far, the most difficult obstacles have all been scattered onto this course. This isn't basketball, don't worry. Onto piston parkour. First jump. Second piston jump. Here's a long one. Getting through that. Fluffy B. Another hard one. Here's a little bit of a wraparound. No problem. Fluffy B. Heading to the bookshelf maze. Going through this. Upon shelf after shelf. Looking at the honeycomb parkour. Coming up next, the honeycomb wheels. We'll see if Fluffy can finish. First jump is good. You need lots of momentum on this one, as Fluffy has gone through. Onto Logjam, probably the most difficult obstacle. And Fluffy is heading to Stage 4. Now up is Topaz Neo, looking for their first ever Stage 4 appearance. We'll see how far they will go into this difficult course. We are 1 for 1 so far today, as Objection had just finished. Topaz, climbing through, going around. Topaz, on to the next one, going up. Here comes Topaz Neo, climbing through. Topaz, very solid run so far. Maybe not as fast as other competitors would try this, but Topaz is using his brain. Here's gonna be the Neo. It's in his name. Topaz Neo has not failed a Neo so far in this competition. Here he comes, walking down the street. Topaz Neo, onto honeycomb wheels. We'll see if Topaz can do this one as well. Taking his time on that jump, we'll see if he can get the next one. And he does. Topaz, onto logjam. The most difficult obstacle so far, Topaz gets through the first part. Oh no! Topaz overshot the jump. We are 1 for 2. Here is Corey. Can Corey get through stage 3? On to pole alley. The pole pillars, but we'll see if they can get through it. A little bit easier than pole alley. You don't need as much momentum since you will be standing out already on top of the ladders. Through piston jump. An interesting obstacle. As here we go. Corey, climbing through. Corey finishing. Corey onto the bookshelf maze. Onto the last jump. Oh my goodness, they tried to skip it and they fell. 2 falls in a row. Let's see if Jack can complete this course and stop the streak of fails. Jack is trash on the first obstacle. Very fast. Oh, almost missed that one. Here comes Jack. Moving on to piston parkour. An interesting obstacle. You must make sure that the piston is moving already, because if you mistime it and don't press the button, you will 1,000% be out. Here comes Jack, going through bookshelf, and he will be climbing through, reading it like a book. Here comes Jack is trash, onto honeycomb wheels. He looks like a master at this, and he will succeed. Onto logjam, taking a little bit of time to think. We'll see if that helps out. On to the last one. And Jack is our second finisher. Now up is Swerve. We'll see how well Swerve does today. On the first one, Swerve has been one of our fastest competitors. We'll see if they try to speed through this course. Through the first obstacle onto piston parkour. Very fast pace. Oh my goodness, he didn't sprint. Here is Little Butter. We'll see how well they do today. Little Butter, our last competitor for stage 3. If they finish, they will be moving on to join Jack and Objection at stage 4. Here they go. Going pretty fast through the first 2 obstacles, actually 1.5. We'll see if they can get through this one. Here's where Swerve fell. Not gonna make that same mistake. Through the half Neo, getting around it, a little loop for Little Butter. Here comes Butter, taking his sweet old time on the bookshelf maze, getting through it with no problem whatsoever. Onto the honeycomb wheels. The honeycombs are a difficult obstacle, yet no one has fallen. They know how to complete honeycomb parkour, I guess. On to logjam. This is the final 2 jumps to see if Little Butter is heading to stage 4. Welcome to stage 4 of Penguin Ninja Warrior Season 1. First up is Jack is Trash. They have 25 seconds to climb 25 blocks with a mix of trapdoors and ladders. Can Jack do it? On the roll. Here comes Jack is Trash. Through the first couple jumps, pretty easy so far. He's fallen. He gave up. No. Well, Jack had just given up. We'll see if Fluffy, aka Objection, is able to do it. 25 seconds. Objection, looking for the title of Penguin Ninja Warrior. Going through the first ones, taking his time as he falls right there. Got 12 seconds remaining. He's going to have to go very fast if he wants a chance to win. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Just about 2 seconds away as he falls. This is our last chance for a last man standing of Penguin Ninja Warrior Season 1. Little Butter. 25 seconds on the clock as Butter gets to the starting line and he has already started. Here comes Little Butter. 15 seconds remaining. If he can get this jump, that'd be huge. No! That might just cost him a loss. Little Butter climbing up with 4 seconds remaining. That won't be enough, as it will be a 3-way tie for Season 1. Well, Season 1 of Penguin Ninja Warrior is over. Congratulations to our top 3, Objection, Little Butter, and Jack is Trash. All of them put up a great fight throughout the competition. Starting this weekend on to next weekend will be qualifiers for Season 2. If you want to join, just join my Discord and you will be able to compete. Now, I would like to say thank you for everyone who supported this series, and we will see you next season. Have a great night, everybody.